Hi, everybody. This is Jody with Soul Purpose Insights. And I am going to do the energies for every sign for this coming week. Today's the 24th, Sunday. So this is going to be the 25th through whatever, December 2nd, whatever that whole week is. In the States, this is Thanksgiving week. And it's going to be trying for half of us, and it's not going to be trying for the other half. So I just thought I've pulled 3 different decks of cards, and I went ahead and pre-shuffled, pre-laid everything out. They're upside down, so I don't even know what came out for each sign. But I'm going to do, like I said, a little mini reading for each individual sign for the following week and the energies. And let me know what you think of this style of reading. This is new. I've never done this, but this just seemed interesting. So let's see what we've got going on. So the theme for the week, these are my goddess cards. So I did the goddess cards first. I did my vibration cards second, and then I did the chakra cards, which is what I use as potential blocks or hazards or issues that could be coming up that need to be kind of looked at. So we're going to cover a little bit of everything in this little bitty short mini reading for everybody. Aries got quiet time again. If you guys remember from last week, at the beginning of the week on Monday, I did a little bit of a version of this, only I just did one deck of cards. I remember specifically Aries got quiet time. Aries got quiet time again. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So I am going to say that you Aries are deep in something that you are hibernating, staying away from people. That might mean that you're not looking real forward to spending some time with family, or just trying to not get pulled into the drama. I don't know what's going on with you guys, but that's the second week in a row Aries has gotten quiet time. Okay, so crystals came up. So I'm going to say if you are an Aries who is going to Thanksgiving dinner, you might take some crystals with you and have in your pockets to void or like veer off, or I can't think of what word I want to say, but negative energy, because we all know that sometimes being with family can be good and it can be bad. It depends on how your family is. And so that's why I'm thinking like half of the signs are looking forward to Thanksgiving and half of them are not. So you'll have to let me know which one you are and if this matched up with you. The other one said optimism. So that makes me think it makes me think that maybe some of the Aries or a lot of the Aries are not looking forward to spending the time with the family members. So maybe there is some drama, or you're missing somebody that's not going to be at the table this year. So maybe you're feeling a little pessimistic, and I feel like you need to maybe look at the glass half full and not half empty. So Aries, I don't know what's going on with you guys, but it doesn't feel like it's kind of a positive thing at the moment. Instinct. Okay, so this is what I feel like I'm hearing. I feel like instinct says that you want to duck and run. So I feel like something is going to come up this week where your natural instinct is, I'm just going to like take off and not even deal with this situation, this problem, whatever. But I feel like because that came up, maybe whatever you normally do, it is being suggested that you do the opposite. So I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but if it does, please let me know. All right, so then Taurus is the next one. Prosperity, the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So to me, that says Taurus is probably going to be looking forward to their Thanksgiving week or this next week that's coming up, and play dates. So that makes me think that you're looking forward. You will be one of the half of the signs that are looking forward to Thanksgiving. you maybe get along with your family, you don't have to work, or whatever the case is. So Thanksgiving is a joyous occasion for you. They're warning you to be patient because I just feel like there's going to be a lot of chaos. Big family, lots of ruckus and lots of noise and everything, and just be kind of patient while you're there. You are looking forward to it, but it could try your patience a little bit. Oh my God, I just looked at this. And this is the thing that it's trying your patience, because your impatience is being tried during this. That is hilarious. Okay, well, there you go. The universe is saying something about patience is going to be tried this next week. And it could trigger you, so just be aware of that. And wisdom. So that to me tells me that you should look at previous times and just, what was coming to me? Something about this has happened before. You know how things work. This isn't anything new to you. Look back on previous experiences and past experiences during this time and just think how you made it through before, I guess is the best way to say that. So hopefully that makes sense. All right, the next one is Gemini. Let's see, what is Gemini? Inner wisdom. So it says, you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom, and take appropriate action without delay. That, for some reason, makes me feel like they're telling you to do one thing and your gut is telling you to do another for whatever reason is. And you're like going, I know that what I am being told is the right thing to do and what they're telling me is wrong. Follow your instinct, follow your gut, whatever it is, whatever signs you are getting or whatever feelings you are getting, do it your way is the suggestion that I think. And it says fresh air. So something is going to try you this week also, and maybe going out and getting some fresh air is going to maybe relieve some anxiety, or go out and get some fresh air, take a walk, whatever, to tap into that inner wisdom that you need to have access to, because it feels like you're going to need to check in with yourself and get some guidance, because something that somebody is telling you feels off, if that makes sense. And essential oils, there could be some anxiety that's going along with this whole week. And essential oils, so essential oils would be good for calming some anxiety. If you're having problems sleeping because your mind is going 90 miles an hour, thinking about all the stuff that you have to do, essential oils would be good for helping you sleep. So I feel like there's probably some anxiety that could be cropping up this week that you're going to need to check into or just kind of work on. And perseverance came up as something to be on the lookout for, or I'm going to say that, I just feels like there's going to be some trying stuff for Gemini this week. So just be on the lookout, keep going, take it one day at a time, and try not to think too far out into the future, because I feel like that thinking too far out into the future is what's probably stressing you out more than anything. Write it on a list. Make sure you have everything written down. And as things come to you, write them down so you don't have brain clutter. That's going to help relieve some of that anxiety that's cropping up for you. Let's see. We have Cancer next. So receptivity, allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. This makes me think that you are going to get offers of help this week. And that's not something that you're comfortable with, but take it. You're being told to take the help that people are offering you. If they are saying, we're going to bring tables, we're going to bring this, we're going to bring this, we'll go pick so-and-so up from the airport, let them do it. Don't overextend yourself trying to prove everything to everybody and how great you are. Don't do that. Just take the help that people are trying to give you and just sit on that and let that be part of your week. And you ended up actually getting 2 of the themes, and this is a golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. I feel like that if that goes along with receptivity, golden opportunity, it is for you to learn what it feels like to receive. Learn what it feels like to not be the one doing everything all of the time. And it's going to be uncomfortable, but it's something that you need to get used to. Love making flipped out. That's interesting in this situation. I don't necessarily believe that has anything to do with sex, because I changed the word from sex to lovemaking when I made these cards. And I feel like it changed the meaning of it. How is that playing in here for raising your vibrations? I feel like it also is like love taking. Take the love that people are giving you by taking things off of your plate, taking burdens off of your plate. They are offering you love in this way, and you need to take them up on that and relax and receive. Okay. And victim. Okay. So perhaps in the past you have played the victim mode. Everything always falls on my shoulders. I have to do everything. I'm always the one doing everything, blah, 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 whatever the case is. That's why people are offering to do things for you this go around. Take them up on it instead of playing that victim card and woe is me and I have to do everything or whatever. So I think people might be tired of hearing that, and that's one of the reasons they are offering to take burdens off of your plate. Okay, so that was Cancer. This next one is Leo. So let's see what this one is. Sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. This might be telling you that perhaps your week could be toxic. You might have some toxic family members that you are not looking forward to spending time with. You're going to have boundaries. You're going to probably have to keep your mouth shut, possibly not to cause conflict. And you're not going to be able to change these people that are going to be in your presence that's going to try your patience. And you could also soak up some of that negative energy. So you're going to have to really be on the lookout this week, Leos, for being kind of a sponge and empathetic to your own personal needs and trying not to let other people's ick take over your energy. Honesty, where I said bite your tongue, if that's coming up, that's telling me that if you're honest with somebody, be nice about it. If somebody is getting on your nerves and you feel that it is time to be honest with them, be nice about it. Don't get in an altercation, because it feels like you're like, I need to bite my tongue in order to not cause a fight. You don't need to cause a fight, but you also need to know that they may not react positively to what you have to say. But you also don't need to let anybody walk all over you. So that's going to be a fine line of how you're going to handle that. Whether you're going to bite your tongue and not, cause a ruckus, or whether you're going to finally be honest and say what's on your mind, how you're feeling, et cetera, et cetera. Abundance. This is going to raise your vibrations. I feel like this is just by focusing on your bounty, focusing on the good of what's happening, focusing on the fact that you have enough money to go to the grocery store, focus on the fact that you have family members to surround you with and that you're not home alone. Focus on the positive and not the negative, because when we get overwhelmed, a lot of times we tend to focus on the negative of what's going on. And in this case, I feel like Spirit is saying, focus on the positive and self-love. So I remember this dissipating came up too. It's going to be, I just feel over and over again, Leo, this could be a trying week for you. This whole Thanksgiving thing could be problematic. So you're just going to have to, I want to say, be on your best behavior and don't let anybody walk all over you. So boundaries, I'm just going to say boundaries. And perhaps finally some of the family drama will start to dissipate is what I want to say there. Okay, so that one was Leo. This one is Virgo. Virgo says transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. And the next one is start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. Virgos are notorious for overextending themselves and trying to do it all. And this is a suggestion this week because I feel like women, females in particular, tend to take on way more of the festivities that happen. And if you're already one that tends to take on more than you should, then that's going to be like twice the problem this week. So think about what you can start delegating to other people. You bring this, you bring this, you bring this. You go pick up so-and-so from the airport, or you run to Sam's Club or Costco. Make your husband or one of your kids do something instead of you trying to make the list and check it all off. Magic, I feel like by the end of the week, you are going to be very drained. And you're going to be like, I need a little magic to bring me back to life. You are going to be exhausted by the end of this week is the feeling that I'm getting. So you need to really, really, really be careful about overextending. I'm just going to say that. And service. Okay, because this is a blockage card, this is just one more of those cases where it's like, I need to help the poor. I need to go serve at, the poor folks' home. I need to serve at church on Sunday or on Thursday morning and then go home and fix the turkey. And I need to do this. And I need to take food to the neighbor down the street. And I need to do this. It's like you have this service-oriented aura about yourself. And so you're just adding more and more and more and more and more stuff on in where you already got way too much stuff on your plate. So again, start delegating and don't take everything on yourself. Do a little it's hard. I know it's hard, but this might be a week to really try to start focusing a little bit on some self-care. Libra. All right. Sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. And inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. I'm trying to think how this plays in for the week. Well, then the authentic card just came out. So I'm thinking when you go to Thanksgiving or whatever you do this week, be yourself. Don't hide who you are. If you have favorite subjects that you want to talk about at the dinner table, do it. And I feel like I want to go and let your freak flag fly. So if you are the black sheep of the family, which I probably am, or one of them in my family, and at work, is be authentic, be yourself. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Don't try to push your light down because other people won't be able to handle it. It's not going to do you or anybody else any good. Faith. How is that playing in this week? Have faith. Oh, your faith could be tested. So something's going to happen that could test your faith this week in people. So I feel like something could trigger you where some of your friends or family let you down and your faith could be questioned. However that resonates. All right, so we got Scorpio next. You didn't get extra cards that flew out. Okay, Scorpio says, leap of faith, take a risk, and put your heart's true desire into action. And happiness was the next card. So this feels, okay, so this feels more like a work-related, this feels more work-related than family-related. Take a leap of faith to find your happiness and balance. Balance is going to be the thing that brings you happiness. So I think this week you're going to really be focusing on bringing balance in, not tipping the scales, delegating. You're going to be good at delegating this week. You're not going to take on more than you can handle. You're not going to try to work. You're not going to try to fix the whole Thanksgiving meal. You're not going to try to do more than you can handle. You've learned your lesson. I feel like that's a case of you've learned your lesson and you're going to put your happiness first this week. So you're not going to have a bad week, Scorpio. That is good. Okay, how are we doing on time? And okay, Scorpio, then Sagittarius is next. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles and rhythms of your body, energy levels, and emotions. You could be, okay, so when you get tired, go take a nap. And try not to push through it. Your body is telling you it's time to rest. If your emotions are getting out of whack and people are getting on your nerve, it's kind of your way. Somebody, your soul is trying to tell you you need some downtime. You need to take a break. You're overextending yourself, and you're probably needing to go have some quiet time. And the balance card came out. So you're going to have to really focus on balance this week too, in order to keep yourself, but to honor the cycles of your body and your energy levels. You're going to have to pay attention to the balance. You're going to have to continue to do the meditating. You're going to have to continue the clean eating. You're going to have to make sure that you get plenty of sleep. Otherwise, you're going to knock yourself out of whack. And I feel like for Sagittarius, you just kind of are starting to come into balance after being fairly out of balance for a while. Don't let that scale tip too far and knock you out of whack for too long. If it is, just do it for a day or two and get yourself back into balance as soon as possible. Unconditional love. Somebody this week is probably going to piss you off. And all you need to do is remember you cannot change them. You can love them for who they are and how they are. And you do not have to get involved in their energy. You do not have to get involved in their drama. You do not have to get pulled into the bullshit. And release. And this kind of goes along with a conversation we had at work the other day. A couple of us said that when we released certain family members and realized we were never, ever going to change them, our relationship got better. So I feel like that is a message, a special message for Sagittarius is there are people in your lives that are never going to change. They are exactly who they were when you were growing up. They're still the same exact way. It's probably parents, brothers and sisters, or whatever. Do not attach yourself to that energy. They are going through what they are going through because that's what they came down here to do. It is not your business, and you don't have to get into the drama. So just love them from afar and stay out of their way. I'm just going to say that. All right, Capricorn is next. Focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. This makes me think that you probably have a to-do list. You are very focused on getting your to-do list done. You are very narrow-minded. You're not going to get out of balance. You know exactly what you need to do, and you're just kind of, you're probably going to have a good week too, Capricorn. Easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect time. So if easy does it's coming out, that also kind of tells me that you're going to have a good week. So you're one of the ones. Like I said, now I've lost track of who was having good and who was having bad. But I felt like there was a very good divide. Half of the horoscopes or signs were having bad weeks, and half of them were having a good week. Confidence. Okay, so this is, I feel like I want to go have confidence that you can pull this off. So you must be one that is doing the main Thanksgiving at your house, or you have something major to do, or even a major work project that you have got to pull off before Thursday rolls around, because Thursday and Friday you're going to have off, whatever. Have confidence that you can do it. Stay on task, stay focused, you'll be fine. And joy, this as a blockage card is, be careful about blocking your abundance. Be careful about thinking everything's going to be perfect when this is all over. Enjoy the time, 24 hours at a time, and don't get caught up in that way of thinking of, oh my God, I'm going to be so glad when this is over and everything's going to be perfect, because that's not true either. Okay, so that was Capricorn, Aquarius. Let's see what... Well, you didn't get very many either. Okay, so Medicine Woman, you are channel for divine healing power. So maybe you're going to help heal all the sick people this week. Perhaps a lot of people are off balance, not feeling well. They're going to reach out to you for some assistance. So that's going to be your job this week. Self-respect is something that's going to give yourself higher vibrations. So how is that playing in? I'm trying to think. Let me see what this is. Bittersweet. When the bittersweet card flipped out, I remember thinking this is going to be a bittersweet week for you, because there are family members that have passed away that are not going to be at the dinner table. And so it's bittersweet in the fact that you're surrounded by family, but it's also kind of sad because certain family members are not there and they have passed away. I'm having a difficult time trying to figure out how self-respect plays into this. Let me think about this. I feel like this could be, somebody could question your healing powers. You are a divine channel for divine healing power. You are a channel for divine healing power. Someone could question that, and you need to stand up for yourself. Don't let somebody bully you or make you question your abilities. And if somebody does, knock them back in their place. Not literally. All right, and the last one is Pisces. Bold, unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. I also feel like this is be authentic. And if you want to do something crazy at Thanksgiving, like crazy fun, crazy out of the box, crazy out of your character, do that and be bold. And again, that phrase, let your freak flag fly. So if you've got some sort of kind of funky idea, or maybe you're, doing things differently than your family has known you to be bold and be yourself. Random acts of kindness. And I feel like that's tied together. So it might be a case of you've got some crazy idea to do some sort of random act of kindness. Like, maybe you're like being bold and you want to go serve at a homeless shelter, or you want to be bold and go down to a very bad part of town and pass out food. Something like that ties together. And the random acts of kindness is like, you don't want to just do like a little baby thing, like just buy somebody's coffee. You want to do something big. Do it. That is being recommended, Pisces, that you do something big and bold to make a splash. And soulmate, as a blockage, I feel like the fact that you might not have one in your presence this year could maybe bring you down. Don't let that bring you down. I'm going to say Do your random act of kindness to bring your vibrations up, to overcome the fact that your soulmate isn't present. And it may not be that you don't have one. It may be like your soulmate is in the military or something and is overseas, and it's making you sad because you don't get to spend your time with them. Or, you know, they live halfway across the country and you can't be together or whatever. Skype if you can. Don't let the fact that you guys are not going to be together on this week bring you down. Okay, so that is the 12 horoscopes for the week starting, I'm doing this again on the 24th, 25th through the following week. Let me know what you think about this style of reading and if you like it. And if you do, maybe I'll do this more often. I hope everybody has a fabulous week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.